I left my girlfriend after I caught her sabotaging my career to keep me trapped. For the last 2 years, my girlfriend Sarah and I have lived in a tiny apartment downtown. When we first met, she seemed like the most supportive partner in the world. I am a graphic designer, and right after we moved in together, the marketing firm I worked for went bankrupt. I lost my job and my health insurance in the same afternoon. Sarah told me not to worry and that she would cover the rent while I looked for something better. I thought I had found my soulmate. I started applying to dozens of agencies every single week. But months went by and I kept getting nothing but automated rejection emails. Because Sarah was paying the bills, she started treating me less like a partner and more like an unpaid butler. She would leave passive-aggressive notes on the counter if I forgot to fold her laundry exactly the way she liked it. If I spent 3 hours working on my portfolio, she would come home from work and yell at me for staring at a screen instead of having dinner ready on the table. She constantly reminded me how lucky I was that she did not kick me out onto the street. She would even invite her friends over for wine and talk loudly about how she was dating a charity case. My confidence was completely destroyed. I started believing I was worthless and that no design agency would ever hire me. I became completely dependent on her for everything from buying groceries to paying my cell phone bill. 3 weeks ago, I finally got a massive break. A major tech company in the city reached out to me for a senior design position. The salary was double what I used to make. I went through 3 rounds of brutal interviews. I stayed up for 48 hours straight, building a custom presentation for their creative director. After the final interview, they told me they would email me their official decision by Friday. I told Sarah the good news at dinner. Instead of being happy for me, she looked incredibly annoyed. She said corporate jobs are soul-sucking, and I probably would not fit in with their fast-paced culture anyway. Friday came and went. I sat at my laptop, refreshing my email every 10 minutes. Nothing came through. By Monday morning, I was absolutely crushed. I assumed they hired someone else and ghosted me. Sarah patted me on the back and told me it was for the best because now I could focus on deep cleaning the apartment before her parents came to visit for the holidays. On Tuesday afternoon, I was scrubbing the bathtub when my phone rang. It was an unknown number. I picked it up, and it was the lead recruiter from the tech company. She sounded extremely confused. She said they were disappointed that I officially declined their job offer over the weekend, but she wanted to call and personally ask for feedback on why I turned them down. My stomach hit the floor. I asked her what she was talking about. She told me they sent me an official offer letter on Friday morning at 9. She said they received an email reply from my account on Friday night, formally rejecting the offer and stating I was moving out of state to take care of family. I hung up the phone and ran to my laptop. I tore through my email account. There was nothing in my inbox or my sent folder. Then I checked the deleted folder. There it was. An official offer letter for $95,000 a year with full benefits. Right beneath it was a reply sent from my email address, politely declining the job. Sarah had my laptop password because we sometimes watched movies on it. While I was taking a shower on Friday night, she logged into my account, deleted the offer, and sent the rejection just to keep me completely trapped and dependent on her financial control. I did not wait for her to get home from work to confront her. I called the recruiter back immediately and explained that my email had been compromised by a bitter ex-girlfriend who had access to my devices. I begged her to let me accept the offer. Thankfully, the recruiter was incredibly understanding and told me the position was still mine. Once the human resources paperwork was signed digitally, I grabbed my heavy suitcase from the hall closet. I packed all of my clothes, my computer, and my design tablet. I did not take a single thing that Sarah had bought for me during my unemployment. I left my apartment keys on the kitchen counter next to her favorite coffee mug. Under the keys, I left a printed copy of the signed $95,000 employment contract. I took a red Sharpie and wrote across the top of the contract that she can find a new maid because I am officially retired. I blocked her number on everything and walked out the door without looking back.